getting with. And that's a true story, that's not something you just say. Undisputed, we're the undisputed ones. We want it to be gangster, yeah, we want it to be dons. We end up in the can and I don't mean a Rubicon. I've always been a champion, I've done this on my ones. I've been running up hills, I've been banging out weights. I've been beating up the heavy bag, I'm training every day. Had to fight for these mills, had to lose a couple mates. Sacrifice after sacrifice, that's the only way. Undisputed, they thought that I could do this. I said I'd be a legend, they all thought I was deluded. The pain's deep rooted, the game's diluted. These rappers aren't gangster, they're all capping in their music. In my soul I can feel it, in my soul I can feel it. There's always been a deeper meaning, I wrestle with my demons. I wrestle with my demons. The road's always been appealing, there was holes in my sneakers. There was holes in my sneakers. I had to go and get that beat and I don't know what I'm feeling. I don't know what I'm feeling. I just know that I'm in deep. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks for me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city, war with me. That's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks for me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city, war with me. That's war with the 6-1.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of Sugar Ray Leonard. He, of course, Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. And there's the bell to start round 1. Nice job getting that punch through. No rest for the weary. Just missed with that hook. It is a sunny and hot day, and no, we're not inside. No air conditioning or air con, as they say in the UK.
This is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Can't find a home for that jab. Good counter punch. Do you believe this? Nice counter. A swing and a miss with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Get your boxing back together.
Here we go for round 2. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
A flat for the fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the rings off. Make the rings small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
Nice Nice counter. He misses with that jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Punching. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. As bad as boxing judging could. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A high-octane battle. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. That hook won't score. So far, both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And Sugar Ray is rocked. How did they not go down?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
That jab misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Back at it in round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punching. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you gotta think them. You've just gotta be smarter than them. You've gotta be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took an... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
We're at the halfway point, and there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
These two were made for each other. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. And Sugar is in trouble. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown. On to the fifth we go. Shot. Straight right, just misses. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
Good one. He missed with that jab. That hook was off target. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round.
Big, deep breath. Big, deep.
Here we go in the sixth round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Well done with that counter shot. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Punch caught him clean. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes just so that to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round.
I'm only switching up.
Here we go. It's round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Sugar Ray Leonard days! And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show... Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that match.
Come on.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I had no idea what they have.
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped! The pound-for-pound king, Canelo, is down! Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
His stamina is off the charts. Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
And he just missed with that left jab. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Perfect counter shot. Pretty lopsided decision there.